Morning guys, my name is Crystal and welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome old subscribers, welcome new. Today is Tuesday and today was the day I was planning to go and see my mum because I haven't seen her for just over 2 weeks. So Alexa, what's the time please?
It's 7:54 a.m.
Alexa, what's the date?
It's Tuesday the 26th of July.
And Alexa, what is the weather like?
In Rochester, it's 15 degrees Celsius with cloudy skies. Today, you can expect lots of clouds, with a high of 21 degrees and a low of 13 degrees.
So although it's cloudy outside, it's not cold. It's still quite warm. Inside my flat, I should just check temperature. The temperature inside my flat is 23 degrees. It's 23 degrees. Last night, I was almost myself falling asleep in the late evening because it felt so hot in this flat, and I had to splash cold water on my face and over my body to keep myself awake because it was so hot. Now my mum has just rung me. My mum Jennifer has just rung me to see if I'm still going up there. At the moment I've said yes. She has told me over the phone that she will ring me at 11:15 to check that I want to go up there still, and she will arrange to have a taxi pick me up. So that's what's happening today. So this morning I got up myself about 7:20 this morning. The noise wasn't too bad, just general kids noise which you expect, so it wasn't too bad. I woke up I think about 2 or 3 in the morning, like you do. It's excessively hot. I'm going through the menopause and I'm getting hot flushes as well, so I'm just struggling to keep my body cool and at a normal temperature, which is hard when you're going through the menopause and having hot flushes, plus the heat it is in the summer anyway. So I was excessively sweating, and even with the minimum clothing I still felt really hot and sweaty. So I cooled myself down with a flannel about 2 or 3 in the morning, and I laid back down and eventually was able to go back to sleep for a few hours. So I'm not angry, right? I'm not in a bad mood. I'm in a normal mood that anyone would be. I'm not cross. I'm not angry. I haven't let the things that are going on upstairs get to me. I haven't let it give me, it hasn't made my blood pressure go up. It hasn't made me cross. As I said, I'm trying to, when I feel my blood pressure rising or my temper starting to explode, I will now stand and count to 10. I've also watched other people go through what I'm go through. I've watched them get ignored at queues. So other people get ignored. Shop staff seem to have their favourites where they talk to people and they spend 5 or 10 minutes talking to the people they like, and then other people have to wait and they're not so nice and friendly. Now I've seen it happen to other people where they've been ignored, they've been pushed about and shoved, and they have just remained calm and not got cross. So I know how to deal with it now because other people go through it. It's not just me. Getting rudely treated by shop and bar staff and God knows what. It's not just only me. It is very hard to just, when someone is being rude to you, and it's very hard to just stand there and just ignore it. But that's what you have to do, I'm afraid, right? Because losing your temper is not good for your health, and I found that out 2 weeks ago. So my mum said today that she was feeling tired. She Jennifer, was feeling tired herself, and I said, yes, it's the heat. It is the heat. It's very hot. It's remained hot for a long time now. Right. So I'm going to take Max out as I usually do. And the thing is to go outside and not ignore other people. You know people are there, but it doesn't matter what they're doing or what they're saying because it's not relevant to you. So if you hear a child yell, yuck, or a baby crying, that's a normal noise. A dog barking is a normal noise, right? But when somebody is angry and their temperature is rising, things trigger someone with a temper off. So, they can do. I know when I found myself in a sticky situation a few weeks ago and I was cross, you're really angry. You've had an argument with somebody and you're walking down the street and then someone starts. It's awful, isn't it? You've had an argument, you're angry, you're upset, and then a group of people start going, but they're just having a joke with each other, but you feel like shit. So it makes you feel horrible, doesn't it? But they're not laughing at you, they're laughing at a joke. It's just your situation is shit and you feel terrible, and it feels like they're thinking, but how could they possibly know you've had an argument with somebody? But this is life, and life can sometimes be quite horrible. Right, so I've made my cup of coffee. What I do is I check my phone in the morning for any emails, etc. Alright, I've got some balloons to pop because they start to go fade in colour and shrink, so I've got to pop some of those, a couple of them this morning. Yusuf Ibrahim sent me a friend request. Now Yusuf was one of my mother Jennifer's mental health workers, not mine. So Yusuf, they often try to get to my mum with Yusuf, and her other mental health worker was Ben. So anybody trying to wind me up, I'm not Jennifer, I'm Janestra. Yusuf Ibrahim, Lucky Kesh, Olawoyu Olawatoyin. Toyin was one of my workers at Canada House. Toyin. A very nice dark-skinned lady with long hair right down her back. Toyin. Gifty Ama sent you a friend request. Oladijo Idawu sent you a friend request. Samson Adele Leakey sent you a friend request. Simba Jr. sent me a friend request. Twob, I'm not lying. Twob. And how do the police, how the police is attacking me on Grand Mafia, how do the police? And Twob sent me a friend request. See? I'm not lying. This all goes down in the diary as well. Hoda Police. Johnson Garty sent me a friend. Look at all these friend requests. Look at them all. This all started yesterday, all these friend requests. Danny Frosh sent me a friend request. Zion B. Emmy sent me a friend request. So it's very unusual to get over 20 friend requests for Facebook in one day. That's all I'm saying. Right, guys, so my mum said she would do some washing for me. After I've paid for this, I'll be quite honest with you, that bed that I bought doesn't seem worth 400 quid. It's got no bed stand, no head stand. 400 quid for that bed. And it's got a very small, thin mattress. And I haven't even assembled it yet. But after I've paid for this bed, I'm going to get a washing machine, get rid of the old washing machine and get another one, right? And they don't last very long either, do they? Washing machines, well, mine don't. So I've got my washing here in this bag. My mum's kindly going to let me put some washing in her washing machine. And I'm going to see what happens today, and I'll see you all later.